highly assimilated communities. And you already know what assimilation means. However, in times of distress like this, people tend to often go back to religion, to rely on religion, to seek God. Nothing else helps. Maybe God will listen. And so we know that in Terezin, in this ghetto here, there were at least 5 places of worship, hidden, secret. At least one of them was Christian. Why Christian? The people who they put here were Jews. But why Christian? Pardon? Yeah.
Christian political.
Okay, there's 2. There's the Nazi vision of who is a Jew and who is a Christian is different than the Jewish one. The Jewish one is religion. The Nazi one is race. And if a Jew converted to Christianity, for the Nazis, he's a Jew. But that person is a Christian. And so you had these Christian people here who were interned here, and probably they hung on to God as Christians, and they had one of those hidden prayer places. So we knew that everybody in testimonies, people spoke about those hidden places of worship. No one knew where they were. And then, about 15 years ago, there was a Czech person that lived here, and this was his storage place for potatoes. And at that time, the people who lived here heard more about the whole project of commemoration, what this place had been. And he looked at these and he had these checked, and people realized this was a place of worship. This was a synagogue. There's almost everything that a synagogue needs, especially those sentences. This is where the Aron Kodesh was, facing the east, etc., etc., etc. They call it the hidden synagogue. I don't think this place was so hidden. And we look at these decorations here. But truthfully, the Germans really didn't care. What went on inside life here? Jews tried to abide by the regulations, but the Germans, we know, really didn't care. And what you have here is something that we know now was the synagogue. It was made by the Danish Jews, who truly were highly, highly assimilated. And they came and they made this into a place of worship. And when we read what they wrote here, and what they did was just copy prayers. They copied prayers, but they picked those prayers very carefully. They picked them up as those prayers that express hope, that express an appeal to God. One of them says, God, we haven't forgotten you. Don't forget us. So it's really heartbreaking to read some of these. And what it says here, this is a prayer that the little Jews cite 3 times a day, actually. It's appealing to God. Please, God, make us return to Zion with pity. And here this one says, please, God, abstain from your anger and take pity at us, your chosen people. And this is part of a very famous prayer or statement. It says, if I forget thee, O Jerusalem, may my right arm be cut off, may my tongue cling to my, what do you call this upper part?
Palate.
Palate. And probably the most powerful of all is this one is, God, despite everything, we did not forget you. Do not forget us. And again, take pity at the people that you call your chosen. And, you know, this is not what you call secondary documentation. Secondary documentation, when you say you read that somebody quotes a primary documentation. That somebody heard a participant say something. This is primary. These people were here, and this is what these people wrote themselves. This dialogue with God. And remember, throughout our trip, I always told you that the Jews live on the outside, but they also live in the inside. And the inside, they have this dialogue with God. God, we have this open account with you. You took us away from our land, and you're punishing us, and we must mend our ways. And okay, so this is this ongoing dialogue. But this is it. This is almost the end of the road. And they say, hey, everything that happened, we really don't deserve this. And this is like almost calling God on an equal basis. Hey, we didn't forget you. You can't forget us. I don't know if I did forget them or what, but they're gone. They're gone. Some did survive. And